Hey, Philadelphia area homeowners, do you want to know what happened in the market through January? Everybody wants to know what's going on in the market. We hear this question all the time. That's why I do this video every single month, because it's a moving target. So what I'm going to share are the end of January statistics and compare it to last January in 2022. This is for Chester, Delaware, Montgomery counties, as well as the city of Philadelphia. So the number of sales through the month of January compared to January last year are down 32.5% to 42% throughout the greater Philadelphia area. So we're seeing a lot less homes sell. That's number one. Secondly, the median sale price in Delaware County and the city of Philadelphia is at a 0% change year over year. Now, mind you, we only have 31 days of a sample size here, so that's going to have an effect on what these numbers look like. In Chester and in Montgomery counties, we saw a 3.5% to 9.1% increase in the median home sale price. So prices still going up in those areas. Days on market is ranging 26 to 30 in the suburban counties, and 51 days on average is the norm for the city of Philadelphia. That's the time between a home gets listed and an agreement of sale is signed. Inventory in the city of Philadelphia is at 3.57 months, and in the suburban counties it's ranging 1.31 to 1.34 months. That's how long it would take for all the existing homes to sell if nothing new came on the market, and that's a decline from the month of December. These numbers are higher than where they were last January, so we've seen inventory come up and down a little bit from where it was in the fourth quarter. The percentage of the asking price that sellers are receiving is 92.6% in the city of Philadelphia, and between 97 and 99.3% in Chester, Delaware, Montgomery County. Number of new pending sales is down 21.7 to 28.5% across the entire area. So less homes are going under contract and less homes closed, and the number of new listings in Philadelphia is only down 1.6% based on January of last year, and what we've seen in the suburban counties is a 5.4 to 8.1% decrease in new homes coming to the market January 23 compared to January 22. And lastly, we know rates are coming in right at around 6.5%. So what does all this mean? There's a couple things happening here. If I'm a home seller, I'm noticing prices have started to appreciate slower than last year. So we're not seeing that incredible price growth we saw the beginning of 2022. I'm also seeing that the percentage of the asking price received dropped below 100% in all marketplaces. And that tells me you want to price your home right where you think it's going to sell for, and be mindful we're not seeing that incredible price growth anymore. Days on market still relatively low, less than 30 days in the suburbs, a little higher in the city of Philadelphia. That's a normal range, nothing to be concerned about there. And obviously mortgage rates are a lot higher, so buyers can afford less. So seeing all of this, plus the decline in inventory, if I'm a seller, I'm moving my time frame up. I'm not waiting until the grass is green. I'm not waiting until the spring market. I'm clear right now that there's an opportunity for sellers, given the demand, given the decline in inventory, given that rates have come down since the fourth quarter, and that there's low competition because there will be more homes that list in the spring. So I'm moving my time frame up and being very mindful about pricing my home where I think it's going to sell for. If I'm a buyer, what I know is this: the Fed's talking about raising rates again at their next meeting. And 6.5%, it's a little higher than where rates were a few weeks ago. That rate's going to kind of be where rates are. And you still see good buyer demand when rates are in that range. We're going to put a chart up here that shows you what demand looks like relative to rates from our friends at Keeping Current Matters. And we're still in that good buyer demand. Not incredible buyer demand, not great buyer demand, good buyer demand. So there's some buyers that have exited the market. There's still going to be competition. So again, I'm not waiting for this crown jewel home to hit the market. I'm not waiting for the perfect property. I'm realizing inventory's low, affordability's changing, the Fed's talking about raising rates, and if I see a home that checks 70%, 3/4 of my boxes, and it's in the location that I want, with the floor plan and size that I want, I'm willing to concede on price and condition. That's what savvy buyers are doing right now. So I gave you a lot of stats, gave you a lot of data. This is going to be the market that we're in moving forward, where it's the best homes are selling quickly. You can negotiate on some properties. all the more reason to have an individualized strategy session about your real estate needs with a local agent. So if you're thinking about making a move, that's your next step here. Get expert advice so you can have an excellent result.